Hi, I'm John Robertson and welcome to the second of my reports from my office. It's been a very busy time for us and I want to go through some of the things we've been doing. If you remember last time we spoke about the Yoker Resource Centre problem where the after school kids were not allowed to play their music and play their DVDs because of the Performing Rights Society imposing a levy on them. I'm glad to say, after much toing and froing and many meetings, talking to those in the head of UK music and also in PRS, that we now have a resolution where the kids do not have to pay anything and the resource centre doesn't have to pay anything and they can play their music and play their DVDs. So that was a good outcome and I'm glad to have played my small bit in it. I don't need to tell you, of course, that we're still in the throes of financial crisis. I've had many meetings in my role as a PPS to Vet Cooper and I'm glad to say some things are starting to show a bit of fruit. Today we had a good announcement of the increase in lending from banks for mortgages, and that's the first time that something good has been happening. We have a lot more pain to take and I think we're going to have to just bite the bullet in a lot of things over the next year, but hopefully the way things are going there are some positive signs and the government, I believe, are doing an excellent job and we'll go forward with that. I had a debate on energy during the week, energy in Scotland, and I believe it's an important debate because the SNP administration in Scotland want to put all their eggs in one basket in renewables. And while that's commendable in itself, the fact that being projects that are expensive and have not any proof that they will work and the cost will be excessive. I believe we have to have a balanced energy policy. I believe that nuclear has to be part of it. And I think the amount of money that would be invested by companies in nuclear, billions of pounds to the Scottish economy and the infrastructure around Robertson or Torness would be of great advantage to Scotland and the people of Scotland. So I made my statement. Anybody who wants to see it, go to my website and have a look at the speech and you can let me know what you think. The other thing I'm doing today is I'm going to a reception for Insight Radio. Now Insight Radio is a radio station in Partick and they cater for people with visual impairments. We have, they're on Freeview, they're on the Sky radio channels, and if you want to go and listen to them you can. They provide an absolutely excellent service to people who have sight problems, and I know they cater for a lot of people all over the world, not just that they're the only one in Europe that does it, but they also on the internet as well and people can pick up the recordings. So it's a great radio station and it's an honour to help them. So these are some of the things I've been doing over the last week. It's been a very busy week. Hopefully next week will perhaps be less busy, but I doubt it. And we'll see what happens, but I'll make another report and I'll be talking to you then. But thanks for listening to me.